People are still just trying to get home. There's lots of police cars out here, the shuttles trying to take people back to their cars. I talked with family members of Shakima who say that she was a kind and fun-loving person who loved her children. His family members have made these missing child posters trying to see if anybody has any further information about Caleb. One lightning bolt even hit this tree, snapped it in half, and it hit the house. Hawk says it's not just a problem here at his cafe. Other businesses in the area have issues with flooding anytime there are heavy rains on this side of the floodplain. Florence says they're investigating 2 dead bodies found in this home. One a man, the other his niece. The man lived here at that home. His niece lived right here across the street. In the last minute, there have just been a few evacuees that have just signed in, and the view of downtown Macon up here is beautiful. But what's not so beautiful is some of the graffiti that you can see behind me. There is hope that this little library right here on Georgia Avenue could see some repairs after someone tried to break in. Working hard here, trying to make sure that the steady stream of people that they've been seeing coming in throughout the day can get their ballots cast. This is the cake Cassandra Walker designed, thinking she was filling an order for a marijuana-themed ice cream cake.
And after I boxed up the cake, she walked it up for me. And, you know, I kind of scurried behind her, like I want to see the customer's reaction to this cake.
Kensley Davis says her mom asked for a cake with Moana, her favorite Disney character.
Like, it was hilarious to me.
And plenty of people who saw Kensley's Facebook post reacted the same way.
I can see where they get it, that it's a funny mix-up, but at the same time, they do not know that I lost my job behind it.
Walker says that it was like a game of telephone. She says another employee took the call and told her to make a marijuana cake. She says she questioned whether it was right, but she was told to make the cake. It was a simple miscommunication, but she was the one who was fired. Walker got the news on her birthday. She was given these separation papers from Dairy Queen that say she was at fault for designing the cake. They called it unacceptable.
I've never had anyone tell me that I could not do this type of cake.
Walker says now she's out of work, spending time with her daughters. Her youngest, Jamia, says it's given them time to bake treats together.
I also like the cake that we do, and I was sad because my mommy just lost her job.
It's a cake. It was a mistake. It was a cake. And I thought that maybe they would tell me, hey, you know, this is going to be a learning lesson, and we will keep you just the boot. Right on out the door.
Walker says she's been decorating cakes since 2002. It's her passion. She's already sad she doesn't have an outlet to show off her creativity. This is a photo of 59-year-old Willie Bonner. On it, it says, "I love my family." And I talked to his family members today after he had an accident here at the Nijiha plant and later died. They say that they're choosing to remember him as the vibrant person he was.
Nobody was a stranger to him. Anything he could do, he did it for you. Don't care who you were.
That's how sisters Joanne Oliver and Ruby Bonner say they'll remember their brother, 59-year-old Willie Bonner. They say he had just moved back to Macon after 30 years to spend time with his family and look for work.
He was a good guy. He was loved. He had 3 kids. They're not going to see their dad anymore.
Coroner Leon Jones says Bonner was killed in an accident at the Nijiha plant off Avondale Mill Road. He says Bonner was knocked back by a robotic arm onto a conveyor belt and crushed by a machine. Jones says he died an hour later at Medical Center Navicent Health.
When I seen him, I hated to see him in that condition.
His mother, Ruby Bonner, emotional after seeing her son in the hospital.
Back there, see him laying up there. Something I hated to see. Because he's my son, I loved him. He only been here 3 months. And I won't see him alive again.
His sisters tried talking to managers at the plant.
No answers, no answers, no answers. And I'm not satisfied with that.
The family says they're praying for help and a response from the company.
Because my brother was at work. He went to work.
For them.
He's not coming home. I'm upset. I'm upset. I want answers.
His family shared the last text he sent to them, reminding them of his love for them, saying today is a blessing, tomorrow is never promised. Send this to everyone you love. Bonner worked for a temp service called Premier Staffing Unlimited. His family says that he got his job here at the Nichiha plant about a month ago. They say that they were concerned with his safety here. Yes, this is the gas station where Justin Donnelly tried to stop to get a drink and a ride, but the clerk recognized him and stopped him.
Good luck.
Steve Reese says his gas station is good luck for scratch-off winners.
Did you see all those winning lotto tickets we got on that board back there hanging?
But on Wednesday morning, he says he couldn't believe the odds when 26-year-old Justin Donnelly walked into his store to get a Powerade. He then asked the clerk to call him a taxi.
So I was thinking, man, there's no place this guy can go and not be recognized. And all of a sudden, I'm looking at him.
Police had been unable to locate Donnelly for hours. Reese says he recognized the man from his photos on Facebook and the distinct tattoos on his face.
He's shooting at the police, he's shooting at any of us.
Reese says he reached for his pistol and told Donnelly to get on the ground, but the suspect tried to run away. Reese fired several shots as the man ran down Rumble Road. The Monroe County Sheriff's Office says that Donnelly then tried to get into a woman's car, but when deputies arrived to the scene, he then fled into the woods. After a few minutes, they were able to arrest him.
Not only that, that bottle of Powerade he'd walked out with, he took off running with it, so he owes me for that.
Reese credits law enforcement for capturing Donnelly and said he just played a small part.
Saw that tattoo face, I knew what I had to do, and no doubt in my mind. Yes, he had to be, somehow we needed to stop this man, you know.
This gas station is nearly 2 miles away from that rest area where the two men escaped police. Live in Monroe County, Abby Kousouris, 13 WMAZ News.